What's going on, Taz? I'm gonna let a few more people get in here before I get this message. This is a deep message here. Hi, Ida. I hope I'm saying that right. Greetings, blessings. We got 10 people in the chat. Let's get the likes up, guys. Elijah Call. Hi, welcome, welcome. Joycina, welcome, welcome. Certain number, guys, get the likes up for me, okay? This is a very important message. This message is, I almost want to say I'm uncomfortable with it because, hey, Nikki. Hey, Spring Forward with Inspiration. You know, and this, I'm black. So I'm talking, I'm talking to everybody, but with this message, this is about Africa. This is about my lineage. This is about me asking my spirit guides and my ancestors to show me who I really am and where, these things are coming from that I keep experiencing. I feel like if you in my collective, you experiencing it too. I always tell y'all we are warriors. I've always felt like that. With me, I've always felt like through my life, I've always either been warring for me or warring for somebody else. And I'm not talking about in the spiritual realm, I'm talking about physically. Right? Now, if y'all remember the other day, I had on green and black. I'm not a particular fan of green. I love black, but green, I'm not a particular fan of it. It's the color of money. It has to do with growth and all that. But when you're talking about just your favorite color, that's not my favorite color. But that morning I got up, and if y'all remember, I shared with y'all I got a download from my grandmother, which now I know was my ancestor. Listen, let me tell you something. Depending on where you at in your spirituality, your ancestors will show up through somebody you recognize, like your great grandma or your grandma. Your ancestor, like like I always tell y'all, I come from a ninth generation root man. That's nothing I'm proud of. It's facts. So I got a lot of stuff going on my mama's side of the family, my father's side of the family, and I grew up Christian. So it's very hard to deprogram what Christianity has programmed in us. Listen, this message is not for everybody. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody go from one religion to another. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to share an experience with my collective here. Okay, so that day I got up that day and I was led to put on that green and black. I put on that green and black. The message, I forget what the message was about. Hold on one second. I gotta go find it, because if somebody can find it quicker than me and put in the name of the message, please do so here. Give me one second. I'll try to get to it. And it's crazy because it's been showing up all day on my feed, and now right now when I'm trying to give y'all this message, I don't see it. Anybody see it? Oh, there it is. The message says, they regret lying to you. The grass wasn't greener. What happened? The grass wasn't greener. It's high and full of snakes. New love interest. Okay, the reason why I bring that up is because of the simple fact that that was the energy I woke up with that morning. That's the energy that I was in. So piggybacking on the message I'm really trying to give y'all about our ancestors. So when I got that download that my ancestor was Ogun. I don't even know what that is, y'all. Listen to me. Follow me in the spirit. It's things I've always said to y'all. No matter what, I'm obedient to spirit. Whether I don't question it because I know it's God. So I just do it. A lot of times I do things on this platform that I don't know I'm doing. Now let me tell you something. If you go look at that video, if you go down to the comments, it was somebody in the comments that said, everybody wearing green today? And when they said that comment, I said, what do you mean by that? I don't wear that dress before on this platform. Nobody ever made that, notation. Whoever made the comment, they never came back and said why they said it. Now, let me say this. I went to the internet, I'm looking, I'm like, who else wearing green? Because I knew they had to be talking about probably another tarot card reader. Soon as I clicked on the internet, the first person I saw was Scorpio Intuitions, and it wasn't a reading. She just took a picture and it came on her timeline. I don't know if y'all know this, but Scorpio Intuition she's subscribed to my channel. I'm subscribed to her channel. I feel a connection with her some kind of way. I don't know what it is. But now it's coming into fruition. Listen to me. Me and her exchanged a couple of messages too, okay? And I want to talk to her because I want to know what made her wake up that morning and put on that green. What was it about the green? I'm going to tell you what. The green and black is Ogun's colors. Those are his colors. He's a god of war and metal. I read up on it. Y'all, I don't know anything about this. I was raised Christian. It's hard for me to flip a card. That's why I don't play with it. I give y'all straight messages. When I was in the church, they called me a prophet. Okay, so the reason I showed up that day in black and green is because my ancestor showed up. I was obedient. It's somebody powerful. Listen, I want to say this too. You do not have permission to turn over a card on me. You do not have my permission. Why am I saying that? Because Ogun told me to tell you that. Stop playing with what y'all don't know about. That green and black was symbolic to somebody who's very high powered. I had to show up that day in green and black. I want to know why Scorpio Intuition showed up in her green that day. Who am I talking to? Y'all are warriors. We sitting up here every day talking about love and love that didn't work out and all this stuff. Listen, we missing the call. We missing the purpose. And you know what Ogun told me in my spirit? I ain't got to flip over a card. I don't have to flip over one card to get the message out that the God-given gifts that he gave me. Who am I talking to? Who keep hiding behind vices? Who's scared to accept who you really are? You saying you want to know who you are, but who really know who your... See, when we say ancestors, we thinking about, slavery days of people that we never even met. You don't know those people. You don't know what they conjured. You don't know what they did. But it's a part of your lineage. You need to start crying out to God and asking him who, what, when, how. What is it about me? What do I need to really be doing? So anyway, y'all, I went straight to YouTube. I want to hear the story. I want to know, who is this Ogun God? Because I'm Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I believe in the higher power. I believe in source. I believe in that. But I'm learning that a lot of things were programmed into us. A lot of things was given. Christianity was given to me, but why? Because my mom was a Christian. My grandma was a Christian. That's why. If your mom and dad was a Jehovah's Witness, that's what you'd be. A Seventh-day Adventist, you know where I'm going with it. But see, when you start opening yourself up to spirituality, that's when the truth comes in. Who am I talking to? Who's struggling with their spirituality because they was raised Christian? Who's scared to turn over a card, or you scared of your gifts because you feeling uneasy about being there? So anyway, I listened to the story. The Ogun God, after God, made the earth, he was the one that came down to make way, to clear the land so that people can habitat, so that people can live. Who is supposed to be clearing the land? But instead of clearing the land, they turning tarot cards. They talking about love and third party situations and this, that, and the third, twin flames and blue flames. Who am I talking to? I know if y'all my real collective, a lot of times y'all hear me on here and I say I ain't gonna say that. A lot of things my spirit guys stop me from saying because y'all ain't ready to hear it. I hope you're ready to hear it now. So this was a God that cleared the habitats. Human beings can coincide. How many of y'all know that we living on a living earth? Why? Because we're living. You can't take something living and habitated in something dead. Who am I talking to? That's a job in itself, clearing the land for people to. What people? African people. My people. What's my God? Where's these gifts coming from that I got? Cause see, if and listen to me, y'all. I ain't telling y'all to go down no Ogun God rabbit hole here. I'm telling you, this is the download I got. Warriors, I'm a shadow worker. I'm the angel that's there after you don't work and you need somebody to make a way for you. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. You warriors. We've been taught that we're nothing, that we come from nothing. We come from so much, man. It's the trick, man, of the straight Satan himself. If it is a Satan, people are people. Spiritual things are spiritual things. And we got to stop playing with our life. So you read this story, it talks about this God having a machete. And do y'all know almost 13 years ago, 14 years ago, when I was living in Atlanta, I was at some thrift store or something and I seen these masks, African masks, and they had like these machetes and whatnot. And I seen a machete and I just got it. I don't know why I bought it. It's still with me to this day and it's under my bed. I don't know why I put it under my bed. I don't even know why I done that. But the first thing I saw with this Ogun God, the first thing I heard was he was the God of metal. He made the instruments for them to be able to clear the land, to cut down trees. They didn't have anything like that. Ogun is a God of technology. I told y'all this year I'm getting more swift with my I'm doing more stuff behind the scenes, not letting my kids do it because it's in me to do it. All these things and gifts that are in, we keep saying gifts, but y'all need to know where them gifts, y'all need to know y'all got power. Y'all need to understand the root of this thing. Once we get that out the way, then we good with love and anything else. So yeah, if you looking for something soft, if you looking for something tender, if you're looking for something that's got an underbelly to it, something that's, like a pillow, keep clicking, baby. Keep clicking. Because I know just as sure as God gave me a gift, it's somebody that need to receive it. Whether it's 10K, whether it's 9K, whether it's 120K, it don't matter. My numbers will count for nothing. I'm not looking for accolades with man anyway. Never have, never will. But the more I step into my power, see, now I got an obligation to my collective now. I can't just stop there. I have to be obedient. I am obedient. I've always been obedient to Source. Source know how to get my attention quick. I can't slip like everybody slip. I can't. He won't let me. And most of y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all the same way. That's why y'all here. That's why y'all in my collective. And then we got people cross watchers. Yeah, y'all, for whatever reason, people choose to click on, stay. If you don't want to hit the like button, I stopped telling cross watchers they weren't welcome long time ago. Because I know I was powerful enough to keep the ones that was with that bullshit out. Y'all come anyway. Why? Because people thirsty. People looking for something. Because we're in a time now where the earth is regurgitating, it's purging. You know why? Because we the people that killed the earth. We should be able to walk right out in nature with a grizzly bear. And he not harm us. You know why the animals attack humans now? Because we killing them for the bear skin rugs, for the furs. So when they see us as the enemy now. Do you know just merely us being humans and coming to a living earth, there had to be some kind of contract. That's why I say it's a plant on this earth for every sickness we got. Why? Because we had a contract with the earth when we came to earth. It had to be mutual. They had to reciprocate. They couldn't put us in a desolate, dead place. Who am I talking to? Who's somewhere desolate and dry and all they got to do is just get their ass up and move into their purpose? Ask God, where did my gifts come from? I ask God where my gifts from. I know where they come from now. They come from Ogun, the Ogun God. Something before the day I never even knew what it was. Y'all will never see me on here trying to act smart or trying to act like I know something. I'm still going down the rabbit hole with it now because I know it's so much in it. Y'all listen. We got to go high. I got to go higher. It's so much that we have been deceived about us, where we come from, who we are. How many of us have put our children on Ritalin because they say they're too bad, they overacted? Them children, they star seeds. They got too much energy. They got more energy than the other kids, so they don't have enough to keep them grounded. Who am I talking to? These the downloads I've been getting these last couple of days. I ain't even been able to sit here and record. Because God is purposing something in me. He putting something in me that I got to birth. We got to stop playing with spirituality. You got to be obedient to the Spirit. What do I mean? First of all, can you hear it? Can you hear the Spirit? I hear him all the time. Like all them dresses that day, it was the green and black. Don't turn another car. Listen, that's the other thing I wanted to drive home a little bit. Let me say this, guys. And I say this with my deepest sincerity. When I say it, it ain't on no braggadocious type thing. Listen, take your mouth off me. Take your intentions, bad intentions, off me. This is just a public service announcement from Ogun. You can't war with him. You can't war with me. That's my lineage. And here y'all thought it was about the numbers. Come on, guys. Stop. Come on. Stop reducing us down to numbers. Numbers too important to be reduced. 369, 1111, 22, 444. I've been seeing them on the clock, on people tags everywhere. It's something going on in my soul and my spirituality, guys. I can't run from it no more. I'm not. Y'all can't. Once you hear this message, you held accountable for finding out where your gifts come from. Yeah, you from Chicago, but where you really from? Yeah, you got green eyes, but where you really from? Where are you from? First it was who sent you, now where are you from? Where were you from? Who sent me? Guys, when y'all get off this live, I want y'all to go and research the Ogun God. I want you to feel the power of it. I wanted to wash over you because I feel like whoever here right now, I feel like that could be your lineage as well. People who were raised Christian, I just feel like I said, I'm not trying to change your mind about nothing. All I gotta say is we've been force fed a lot of stuff what I'm telling you to do is show yourself approved. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. See, I can't ignore it because it came to me. It's in me now. It's downloaded in me. So my hunger for it now is pressed now. Like I said, God know how to deal with me. And I'm obedient. But I want to tell whoever it is who turning cards on me, whoever it is who doing whatever they're doing, it's you in a dangerous time. You're in a dangerous spot. And whoever it is, they know that when they saw me that day in that green and black, they knew. I didn't even know, but they knew. My ancestors checked their ass because I'm obedient. See, a lot of times I'm going to tell you something. You ain't got to know the reason why you doing something. When God tell you to do it, you just do it. But see, half of y'all don't know if it's God talking to you or if it's your ego. You got to get somewhere and be able to discern the difference. I'm going to tell you something else, my grandma. It's just certain things about my life that I'm remembering now. My grandma, she used to tell me that when you come to a new dwelling, a new house, apartment or whatever, but if it's a house, my grandma used to always tell me you have to give sacrifice to enter this space where people have lived, their souls in him. People have died, they passed on. You know, you have to, that's why people sage and do the salt thing. See, that's serious. Listen, if y'all think that shit going away because y'all let Christianity tell y'all it's evil, what if everything that Christianity taught us is evil is really vice versa, like Pastor Troy said? I don't know if that's true or not, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, I got to figure this out now. I got to get the real deal now. I can't go back. I can't eat baby food no more with this. And that goes for my collective too. Y'all are held to a higher ranking. I feel like a lot of y'all don't even come here to hear my messages. You come for my energy, my vibe. I feel that. Because when I do any kind of reading, I'm tired afterwards. I feel literally drained. For one, it's all kind of shit going on with other people in this spiritual shit. And it's sad because somebody finna fuck up their whole life about some light-skinned woman with dreadlocks turning cars. See, that's what you see. But really, if they tell the truth, I'm aggravating every demon in hell. Every time I show up. Why you think I've been showing up? 2, 3 videos a day because God say show up, Matoki. Be consistent. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing. Because there's something about you getting certain parts of your life in order that the other stuff start coming full circle. Who am I talking to? Yeah, see, you got people, they so focused on their numbers that they ain't getting the messages out. God in charge of promotion, that's what you don't understand. Keep hooping and hollering at them 14 views. Keep responding to them 14 comments. Keep speaking into them 14 people's lives. It only take one person to bless your life. Who am I talking to? You don't need 100 and something K subscribers. All you need is one person out your collective to bless your life. Who am I talking to? See, you first of all, you got to understand God's order. I ain't talking about Jesus. I know what Jesus done. I'm talking about God. What he already done. Y'all still talking about what y'all want God to do for y'all. He already done it. You wondering why prayers ain't coming through. Because they're the wrong prayers. You need to be asking God where you come from, where your gifts come from, what you need to do. And I just feel so energetically, I just keep wanting to say to whoever turning cards on me, you're about to feel a wrath you have never felt before in your life. I warned you. I warned you. In the green and black, my ancestors warned you. You don't even know me. You don't know me. I'm getting to still know me and my power, but my ancestors know me. They protect me. They protect me. Now they just tired of fucking with you. They tired of playing games with you. It's time for war now. And I'm not sitting here proclaiming to know all that I need to know, but I bet you one thing, I'm finna find out all I need to know. I bet you that. Y'all are too. Let me read some of y'all comments. That's right, nigga, it's already done. He already won the battle. Stand on the truth. Why we can't stand on the truth? That's a mouthful right there. Why we can't just stand on the truth? I'm going to tell you why, cat, because we don't know the fucking truth. That's why we can't. Stand on what? Stand on what? Christianity? What? Catholic? The Pope? I'll wait. And then we got the nerve not to want to do the work to find out the truth, to stand on. That's what I'm doing. I'm finna find out the truth to stand on. Not lean on. I want to stand on it now. Because now it's a platform. It's I'm hearing the energy. You won't be sitting in front of a table. You'll be on a platform. You'll be standing up. Who am I talking to? It go past these cards. The cards were an introduction. I don't know. Stop flipping cards on my collect. If you in my collective and somebody doing witchcraft or flipping cards, I'm warning them too. And y'all need to warn them. Y'all need to give people, y'all baby daddy, whoever this is, whoever y'all, tell them, warn them, please. Please do it. Please, warn them. Warn them, guys, for real, I'm serious. Y'all know normally when I do my live, I come on with a little music, a little wine or something. This serious business. Tell the people, tell whoever you think this is that's doing whatever they're doing to you, even if it's your family. It's a lot going on in the spirituality realm right now, y'all. And you got to get with it. It's no longer, you can no longer use the excuse that, we was given this or something was taken from us or something was stolen from us, our heritage. You got to go find what your heritage is because it's there. All you got to do is click on it. Oh yeah, Raven, like that's true. You standing on the fact that God is real. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's talk about what that really means. Cause I think we say a lot of stuff so matter of factly because it just sound good. When we say let's stand on the fact that God is real, God real, but God is business. Standing on the fact that God is real, that's a given. Like but what else? God sent you here for a purpose. It's just like your boss man almost. If you don't perform, if you don't walk your purpose in your call, then standing on that God real, what does that mean? We know God real. That's the one thing I know is real. God. That's the one thing in my life that's always been consistent. In my childhood, in my teenage years, in my years. That's the only one thing in my life that's been consistent. I didn't have a consistent mama. I didn't have a consistent daddy, but I had a consistent God. Who am I talking to? And that's probably why he was so real to me. Because he was my father. Yeah, our spirit, black people got so much in. We got Indian, we got all kind of shit. We got Irish because what? They call the light women the house niggas. Why? Because you knew their master had got their mom pregnant. I'm just being real, y'all. It's levels to this shit. And see, I'm telling you, when they slaughtered all them native Indians, man, them native Indians knew how the world worked. They knew how the world worked. They knew to be delicate with trees and plants and animals. See, the Indians, they was walking around with bears and shit because they weren't killing them for their skin. It's even said that back then they could even talk to the animals. Like it's like they had a spiritual connection. We lost all that. We lost all our spirituality because we've been chasing Christianity and Catholicism and Seventh-day Adventists and all this stuff. When really, to me, it's just a title. It's just something that like, it's an occult. It's something to close you in or like make you not see who you really are. When we flip these cards and we say we emperors and empresses, that sound cute, but y'all don't know. Some of y'all for real royalty, bro. Y'all got real royal blood flowing through your body. That's why you still here. I can't tell y'all how many people in my life I done passed and gone. People that people thought would live forever, and just you got a purpose. But I'm here just the time winding up now. It's no time for play. We have children. We have it's things. It just go deeper, y'all, than us sitting here flipping these cards every day. And I'm being honest with you. I don't know what my platform finna be. I don't know how this about to go. I don't. Yes, that's the book. That's the book. Oh my God, that's confirmation. That's a book that came up in one of the description boxes for you to read about this. And I said as soon as I get off this live, if they got it in audio, I'm getting it. See, that's confirmation. Somebody else need to get that. See, that's how this shit started. It's starting conversation. It's starting conversation. You gotta talk about it. You can't be scared to talk about it. Yes, green and black. That's my favorite color now. That's a part of my identity. And like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot that I got to read up about, but I'm just thankful to know where I come from, where my gifts come from. Now that's something I truly can build a platform on. Cause when I start researching this and going down these rabbit holes, if it's for me, it's gonna catch a hold of me. If it's not, I'm spiritually mature enough to eat the fish and spit out the bones, as they say. And my spirit guys, they there. I know they there. I feel them all the time. That's right, Raven. Like, that's so true. Yeah, guys. I mean, I just wonder. I don't. What I wanted to do was go a little deeper into this, but I want to know more about me before I start expressing it to other people first. You understand what I'm saying? I just felt the need to come and convey this message because I don't feel like it was just for me. I feel like it's for my collective because I feel like I have an auspicious collective. I have a collective of people that are warriors. That's all kind of people, all walks of life. But see, my collective, what I'm feeling, what I'm getting energetically is we're being called to war. Who am I talking to? We around here playing patty cake, but it's a call to war. We're up under attack. Our children are up under attack. Our bodies are up, our minds. I was reading something the other day where it was talking about, people who like do crack and powder and meth and all these different kind of drugs. If they ever get off the drug and they come back, like they say they can have a full recovery as far as their mind. But people that smoke weed, they say marijuana wipes your memory out. Who am I talking to? We think marijuana is like the less harsh drug, which if you think about it in terms of what it does to your body in the long run, cocaine and shit like that. Yeah, but think about erasing your memory. And y'all, I done burnt enough trees for me, you, Lottie Dottie, and some more somebodies. So I'm not saying nothing about nobody smoking weed, but I'm just saying when I heard that, some things you need to hear. Cause see, a lot of things we got screwed up. You think powder and all that's hard, but you smoking something that's erasing your memory. We lost too much data any damn way. We don't need to lose the little memory we got, guys. I'm just being real with you. We need them brain cells. Hey, it's time to get real. Because let's be serious. People do drugs because they what? Looking for themselves. Something going on with them. Something they don't like. They doing it to feel good, right? But if you felt good organically, you wouldn't be on drugs. You wouldn't have to worry about your mind being erased. Who am I talking to? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm back, guys. But yeah, I mean, guys, it's time to clear your minds. Good for you, Raven. That's true. That is so true. So y'all, I mean, it's time. I feel like, I feel like spiritual war been going on around us for a long time, and I feel like our ancestors have been, you know, indulging us and like protecting us and watching over us because they knew we were on baby food, right? But now, first of all, let me say this to the tarot card readers. I want to say this because it's in my spirit to say it. We're guiding people. We're giving people advice, right? This advice and what we giving people from this point on. I think I seen Intuitive Flow in the chat. Hey, Intuitive Flow, I love you. How you doing? Y'all check Intuitive Flow out. Intuitive Flow, I mean this like you believe in God. You keep screaming at them. However many views you got, you keep screaming at them, baby. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. I keep just hearing that. You just keep going, okay? Listen, when we deliver these messages, whether they be with tarot cards or a platform, a podcast, or whatever, y'all have got to know where these messages are coming from, guys. I'm not talking about burning sage and, when I say the lingo when I come here because, I've already sage meditated on y'all energy. But what that really means, if y'all know what I really do to prepare to get at this table, I ain't talking about no cup of coffee. I ain't talking about no shower. That too. But I'm talking about spiritually. I know what I'm up against when I sit on this platform. I know what I'm up against. My small numbers. I know what I'm up against. But people, the demons with power, these people on here with this black magic, and y'all, I ain't saying black magic. Black magic is black magic. They associate anything with black being bad. So I ain't saying black magic as in it's bad or good. All I'm saying is wherever the black magic coming from and its intent is what makes it bad. They can keep throwing that dark black shit at us, but we shadow workers. Who keep trying to fight a shadow in a shadow? You can't do it. We are shadow warriors. We shadow work. We do shadow work. We're in the depths. How it's so useless, guys. It's such it's something that as a person and your family, y'all don't have to go through the repercussions of what's gonna come down on y'all for doing this. I'm begging y'all, please stop turning cards on me. You ain't found out nothing yet, but I'm powerful. You ain't found out nothing yet but about my ancestors. You done found out some stuff about me That's why now God is, oh, thank you, glory God. See, somebody high ranking them found out something about my gifts that I don't know yet. And my ancestor Ogun came and said, look, hey, somebody done tapped into your Akasha records. And we let them because why? Because you need to bring your ass on up to speed. You playing. You still around here talking about twin flames. Okay. That might be okay sometimes, but you need to talk about this real shit, what's going on. Where are these people from? Where are you from? This where you from. So you understand how this works? Just because somebody else clocked me, somebody high ranking on this tarot card, and I can't understand. To me, it blow my mind that somebody would even be at you about these fucking tarot cards. But it let me know that they don't know who they are, where they came from, because if they knew what was about to come down on them, they stop. I'm begging them to stop. I always knew I was a warrior, but now that I know what warrior I come from, baby, I know how powerful I am. Honey, it just all making sense, y'all. The more you figure this shit out about yourself, the more it come to you, the more you start figuring out who you are. And the more you want to find out about who you are, and the more you can begin to love yourself, the more you'll realize you aren't what people told you you were. We royalty. We come from, man, Africa got so many people. When they say the world, the people who got the most money in America, that's why them people, they don't never make it, because they got to say the world, not the United States. It's princesses and people over there in Haiti. They got so much money, man. Black people, us, all people, they tell that every time we see something about Africa, it's in the bush. It's people with chalk and shit painted on them. Which that's a part of some of our lineage too. They warriors. Who am I talking to? It's time to dig deep, y'all. We at war. We at spiritual war, literally. And we got all these soothsayers. We got all these people to make you feel good. See, when you feel good, you forget about real shit. That's why people do drugs. That's why they get drunk. They escape the real shit. But when they sober up and come back, it's the same shit still there. I'm trying to get you to get the shit that's there away so that you can stop doing drugs. So that you can start freeing yourself and loving yourself. And then you'll see that the love of your life will come in, that your bank account will get bigger. Like all this shit work together. We're a part of all this shit. Just period. Hey, Maritza. Yeah, Raven, that's true, but people doing it. People doing it. Even like, let me tell you something. And my children, they always they don't want me to give them advice, but when they come to these tarot cards, they want to sit to this table and they'll pay me to do a reading for them. But my thing is this. Even like, say for instance, I want to, like my husband, say I want to feel like, maybe if you felt like your husband was cheating you a tarot card reader and you say, I'm gonna turn a few cards. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna peek. Nah. I got a son, y'all. This funny real story. He lives in Pennsylvania. And we Skype almost every day. And y'all, when me and him talking, because most times when he called me, I'm sitting at this table. So he might hear me shuffling cards. And I was on the Skype with him one day and I started shuffling cards. And he said, Mom. I said, what? He said, you ain't doing no reading on me. I said, why would you say that? I said, hell no, I can't do no reading on you unless you give me your permission. I said, that's against spiritual law. I would never do that. So even if I feel guided to tell y'all that even if you turning cards over about, your mama, her sickness, her cancer, your husband, your children, it's not, you can't, spiritual law is spiritual law, guys. We have to be tapped in, but we have to be smart too, right? Because we have to honor spiritual law and man law, right? Yeah, it's and you know what too? I'm getting into numbers. I'm gonna tell you something else. Thank you, source. Oh God, look at my ancestors showing up. My life path number is 7. Ogun, the Ogun God life path number is 7. People, y'all got to figure this shit out, how you connected. Because if you connected, it's proof that you connected. It's proof that you connected. Y'all know this nail right here, I ain't shooting a bird at nobody. This nail was broke yesterday. I went and got it fixed yesterday, and today I broke this one. I said, so yesterday I probably should have been shooting a bird at somebody, and today I'm pointing. I'm talking. Okay, follow me in the spirit, guys. There be a lot of stuff going on, y'all. My mind just opening up. It's just opening up to all the things around me. Every single thing around me. You know what? The day when I was standing out on my porch, it's such a beautiful day in Daytona Beach, Florida. The sun shining. It's cool breeze, blowing. I told my trees, I said, thank you for protecting my house. I ain't never did that. People say hug a tree. I ain't never been that type of person. But something in me, because of something going on me, told my trees, thank you for protecting because we have hurricanes all the time. Not one in my yard, my house is full of, surrounded by big old oak trees. They're so old and big that you have to get a license or a permit to cut them down. I've had several hurricanes since I've been here, and not one, no debris fall on my house. The trees have protected my house. So I found myself today telling my trees in my yard, thank you for protecting my house. Who am I talking to? We got to start really feeling connected to who we truly are, not who people have made us think we are. Who am I talking to? Who, if you knew that you were born from royalty, if your heritage had not been stolen from you, how many of us would have saved our virtue and wouldn't have had teenage pregnancies? We would have been preserved. Why? Because of our lineage. Because of our bloodline, right? Y'all got to know we done sorted with some demons down here on this shit too now. For real. Some real life demons. Married to them, children by them, and all y'all. But y'all ancestors protected y'all. Y'all made it through that shit because at the time, y'all, I guess you didn't have to know who you were. But now you do. Because look what's going on in the world. You ain't got no choice now. We got to change. Look, we got to learn how to grow some shit. I'm telling you, we used to be so into, man, anything, any sickness you got, it's a plan on earth for it. Y'all see when them people get to talking about the cure for this and cure for that, they get wiped off. Dr. CB, all them type of people, they get gone. Because they don't want you to heal yourself. Selling medicine is a big business. The pharmaceutical business, they the biggest drug dealers. They the biggest drug dealers in the world. Fuck the cartel. The government, let me be quiet, y'all, before I get flagged. Anyway, I ain't even mean to go down that rabbit hole. But guys, it's time to war. It's in the earth now. It's here. We've been pussyfooting around so long till now it's here. Stuff changing. God calling people to action. Why? Because we need to be in action. We should have already been in action. It's people need to be healed. Right? It's people that need to be protected, sheltered, children, all kind of things. If we knew our gifts and knew ourselves, knew where our gifts came from, we'd be able to pray for the world and heal it. Who am I talking to? What that song say, what the world needs now is love. That's the truth. They've been saying that forever. But y'all, I didn't want to hold y'all up. I just wanted to come through and give y'all that message because it's a very important message. I want y'all to go and, I ain't telling y'all if this is for you, start reading up on Ogun. If you feel some type of connection to that, if green and black is significant, if your connection to me is significant, spiritually, if it is, you know it. And tarot card readers too, I'm gonna tell you this: be careful who you do personal readings for. I just heard that. I done had a few people come to me, but I don't worry about it. I just read the energy and I read the cards. And so, in other words, what I'm saying is for tarot card readers, because I don't know why I just energetically feel like I just need to do a video about this with tarot card readers, because I got so much that I want to say, and it's pertinent just to tarot card readers, because I did a little video a while back, but it wasn't. I don't feel like it drove home like it should have. I think I should have did a little more planning into it, or a little more bullet points. But I'm gonna do that, and it'll probably be though on my members only. Like I'm starting to put like exclusive stuff over there on my members only. And like I said, you have to be above tier 1. Tier 1 is just shout outs, guys. We got to get serious about these messages, and everybody don't need to hear these messages. See, it's like you got subscribers and you got followers. The people who follow me, they in my membership. That's like an extra step of them pouring into me. So now I gotta these messages that I have. Like I'm about to do a message. I've already done the message. Just upload now about Ogun. About I just did a message before I did this live about it. So, but I'm going to put that over on my members only, and it's going to go to, like I said, the tiers above 1, guys. Listen, I'm not trying to sell y'all nothing. I do pretty good on my job, and this is just my purpose. If I make a little change doing the okay, hoorah, thank you, but I'm good on making a living, guys. I'm surprised somebody didn't even tip this live. Nobody tipped the live, a 99-cent stick or nothing. It's all good. Because it's just a reflection that y'all not there yet. We have to pour in, man, to get something out. And when I say pour in, I'm talking about pouring into you, not me. Because it's one thing when you pour into yourself, and when you're a better person, you want to give. I give all the time. I can't help it. Because my life good. My life's simple, but it's good. I ain't want for nothing. I ain't paid bills in I don't know how long. I do what I want to do with my money. Mostly I save it. I'm working on something behind the scenes now that I got to have some stuff done, but I'm good. But see, you got to know where to tap into too. Don't tap into a dry well. Tap into a well that got plenty of water in. I got plenty of water in my well. I'm gonna put most of it over there on the member side. When I find out about the Patreon and all this kind of stuff, because see, Ogun is a god of technology too. I got to get with the times. We got to get with the times. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead when that video opens, when it uploads, guys. If you I don't see any members only on here on this live, but that's where I'll be sending that over to, guys. Hey, I hope y'all have a blessed evening. I love you guys. Y'all know that. Think about what I said. It's time to go deep, guys. It's because we're at war spiritually. We're at war spiritually. Some things that we going through, we got to give our way out. Some things that we got to stop giving into. We give into the wrong thing. That's why our life is a reflection of the wrong thing. That's just that on that, guys. We just got to be smart moving forward. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Who did that? All right, Lotus Bloom. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, new to the channel. She come in giving. She understand. She understand the transference of wealth. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.